Good evening, sports fans, and welcome again to another edition of Big Time Sports. I'm the middle tones of Charlie Jones, and tonight in the house we are going to talk Browns backers of T County. It's the organization here in Tuscarawas County that really gets behind their beloved Cleveland Browns. So stay tuned. We're going to talk Cleveland Browns football. We are going to talk about a really big event coming up this Saturday here in T County. So you stay right there. Now, let's get going on this week. The other show this week in our northern studio will be Soapbox Derby drivers. We're going to bring in about 4 of those young kids who actually drive them down Derby Hill and go across that finish line. So we got Soapbox Derby drivers along with Browns backers on the Big Time Sports Show this week. Also, Saturday, we are going to be up at North Canton Hoover High School to do a baseball game. Now, this baseball game is a 17U high school baseball game. These guys travel all over America every summer to play in this travel baseball league. But guess what? Massarelli baseball, baby. You got it. John Massarelli and the boys, Coach Shabby, how about Danny Massarelli? The big gang there at Massarelli Baseball in Bolivar is going to support this game Saturday night. So Saturday night, we're going to be at Hoover High School to do a 17U baseball game, and we are going to call it the baseball game Saturday night, brought to you by Massarelli Baseball. Massarelli Baseball presents 17U. It's the Mesh Factory. The team is the Mesh Factory against Coleman Force. Now, I don't know anything about Coleman Force because they're coming from over around Toledo, but I do know that the Mesh Factory, coached by Dave Schaub, is a tough team to beat. We are going to be there. It's a big game, so Big Time Sports is going to be there for you. With that, don't forget, check out our Facebook. 54,000 now. That's 54, comma, 3 zeros. A lot of followers on our Facebook. And thank you very much. We just got our first quarter social media numbers in, and wow, we are knocking the socks off of everybody else. Thank you from Big Time Sports. I'm going to step back, take a quick break. When we come back, it's Browns backers sitting right here with those mellow tones. We'll be back after you watch this from Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's. Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show. Tonight, as we promised, we are going to talk Tuscarawas County Browns backers, and we have a big contingent of Browns backer people here with us tonight, and let's get going and start talking about this. First, I want to introduce this guy has become, in 2 short years, this guy has become what Rich Desecker has always wanted to be, okay? This is my young friend, Roe Goldstein. And Roe, welcome back, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
All right. How glad are you about being here?
I'm super happy.
A solid 10?
I'm going to say 12.
Okay, buddy. Okay. So So, Ro, what about this young lady sitting here between us? Would you like to introduce her to everybody out there in TV? You got a nickname for her?
Not yet.
You got any dirt on her that you can tell us
No dirt. No
on
dirt.
TV?
I have some good stories about her. I can tell.
Okay. So tell us about this young lady.
This is Lene Kranz. She is a business owner here in Tuscarawas counties, a new Philly in Philadelphia, Dover, Ohio. She's been a pleasure to work with. She supported me since the time I've arrived in this county. This is Lene, the boss, LFA.
You know what, Ro? That was a lot better than I anticipated.
I worked on that.
Yeah, did you work on that? That's pretty good. So, Lene, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
And,
Thanks for having me.
Lene, you are the proprietor at the Shenanigans
Yes.
on Route 800 there on the curve, right?
Yep, right on the bend.
And also, how about some of that delicious, I'll tell you what, Randy Lindsay stays up at night just waiting for the arrival of that Papa John's pizza delivery guy. So are you the Papa John's girl too?
I am.
Wow, you keep pretty busy, don't
Yeah,
you?
pizza, wings, beer. Yep, a
Well,
little bit of everything.
It's no wonder you know Ro, because if it's pizza, if it's wings, and if it's a cold one, it's got to be my buddy Ro, right?
I'm going there right after this podcast.
Oh, is that right? Does he get a special discount from you?
Absolutely. He says we have a special seat for him at the bar and everything.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's talk about, speaking of special seats. Ro, you were involved last Friday in a big project over at Crater Stadium. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
We had a football camp for the youth here in T County and surrounding areas for boys and girls ages 6 to 14. Hanford Dixon, the top dog, and Stump Mitchell, the running back whisperer, came to host the camp. We had some coaches from East Akron, Holborn, Akron East, Coach Reese over at Dover High School, but it was more of a family community type event. The T County Browns backers and Lene, we've been working together before this camp, so that made it, the synergy was there, and it felt like family. It didn't feel like a day at the office. So we was very successful. We were at probably about 240 altogether. Everybody had fun. The camp was free. We wanted to give it to the kids and give them, some parents an opportunity to be a part of something that wouldn't cost them an arm and a leg.
So wait a minute now. I heard you say my ears always perk up, and Lene knows this, whenever I hear that word free. So the kids did not pay anything to come to the camp?
They did not pay anything for the camp. Lene helped provide the food, and we know Body Armor gave us our hydration. Everything was either donated. This was truly a community event. Everybody came together. I was just an orchestrator, but we probably had 20 to 30 people involved with that camp from front to back.
You had a lot of coaches, a lot of people taking care of the kids, at least, the hour or so that I spent there.
Yes, sir.
It looked like you were really working them hard.
I was trying to work everyone.
Okay. All right. So Lene, let's jump in here now with Shenanigans and Papa John. So this football camp last Friday at Crater Stadium, you supplied not only that delicious Randy Lindsay loves Papa John pizza.
Yep.
You also supplied some other stuff from Shenanigans, did you not?
Yes, we supplied water for the camp, and then we took care of the coaches when they were done with the camp. We brought them over to Shenanigans and got them all fed and hydrated after the camp.
Good. All right. So now between you two, and I know you two are the experts on this, tell me a little bit about the Browns backers, okay, and Shenanigans as a home base. So how did you end up with a nice young lady like this? You're bringing your whole membership, the Browns backers, into her place of business.
Just so we're clear, Lene is the backbone of the home of the Browns backers. I am a treasurer, so I can't wear that hat. We got to pass that back to Lene.
You're just a pretty face on camera.
I play the drums in
right?
the background, and that's it.
Okay, so tell me, how do you then? So a couple years ago, you're driving through Dover. You stopped and you thought, "Wow, I'm going to try these wings everybody's talking about."
My friend Rich DeSecker is probably the main reason, but I moved to this community. Mr. Matias, the real estate guy, found me a home here, and I moved and just kind of met everybody. It was like I was always here the whole time. But Lene's home business, Shenanigans, is the foundation, I would say, of Browns backers and the work she's put in. So we got to take our hat off to her.
So Lene, he's showering you with all kinds of accolades.
I know too many.
You've been apparently you've been a gracious hostess over there at Shenanigans for the Browns Backers organization, right?
Shenanigans has been open for 4 years, and the Browns Backers made us their home base pretty much year one, and we've worked together. It's been a great relationship. We both organizations like to give back to the community. We work together great. We're always finding ways to give back and celebrate the Browns and have a good time. So
If I'm now, and this is just an example. If I am a Steelers fan, can I come to Shenanigans and watch the Steelers game? Or there are certain things that you do not permit on the grounds, right?
we will accept Steelers fans. We may mug them, but we will be very nice to them and provide them with service. But our Browns backers, that's our home. Yes.
Okay, so Ro, my young friend, give me one sentence to describe how you like T County.
I call it Happy Land.
Happy Land. That's a good description for Tuscarawas County. Now, Ro, I got to throw it to a break, and I need you to help me out, okay? Can you carry it across the goal line? Huh? Not yet, not yet. Let me do my thing first, and then you jump right in. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We'll be back after you watch this from
Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
We'll be back.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show. Tonight we've got the Browns backers in the house. In that opening segment, wow, two of the really big people behind the Browns backers. Not as big as Rich and Jason, but these guys are pretty big. Ro and Lene joined us in that last segment. This time around, we're going to meet the guys that sit at the top of the Browns backers organization. And first, let's go to my right. This is Jason Henry, and Jason joins us again from last week, right?
Yes.
Jason is the president of the T County.
Vice
I keep
president.
pronouncing it T County.
That's vice president.
Oh, you're only the VP.
I know.
Well, I got to take better care of Rich then.
Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Charlie. I'll take the love though.
All right. Okay. So Jason is the VP, and the young man sitting beside Jason, Rich Desecker, is actually the guy at the top.
Yes, I like to say that.
All right.
Yes.
Now, guys, you noticed I, of course, knew you were coming, so I put on my shirt.
Well, I tell you what, that sure looks a lot better than without that tag you had on there. I don't know what happened before, Charlie. I mean,
can you tell me how that happened?
I don't know. I mean, first thing I saw, I said, "What's that, Charlie? Look at that." And
I'll have to talk about my camera people, after the show. But guys, you got a big event coming
Oh, yes.
up. You just got done putting on a 240-some kid football camp over at Creative Stadium last Friday. Now, the next weekend, you guys like to keep busy. You've got a big bowling event coming up this weekend. You're going to raise a couple bucks. You're going to help this out, help that out.
Yep.
Let's start with. Can I start with the VP,
Yeah,
or do
of
I have
course.
to start
Nah,
at the top?
I pass it to him.
Okay, all right. So, Jason, tell me a little bit about what's going on this Saturday.
This Saturday, June 21st, at Wabash Lanes, we are going to have Legends Bowling with the Browns. Mike Pruitt, Greg Pruitt, Felix Wright, Travis Tucker, Ralph Hawley, Anthony Griggs, Dre Donovan, and Clayton Callender will all be there. with some special appearances from super fans, Brown super fans.
And special appearance from Randy Lindsay.
I'm hoping he's going to be there. Yeah, he's going to be there. He'll be on the lane.
He'll draw a crowd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have to get the police escort for Randy. So.
So general admission to get into this is $5. If you just want to come in, hang out, that's $5 up front. We have a autograph bundle, which is $50. It includes your general admission and one autograph of every athlete that's going to be there. And then if you want just single autographs, it's going to be $10 per autograph. While during that day, we're going to have 50-50s, raffles, and this helmet you see right here is going to be raffled off. You want to tell them a little bit about the helmet, Rich?
Yeah, it was actually signed by close right now to 17 former Browns players, everybody from Kevin Mack, Felix Wright, Eric Metcalf, Webster Slaughter, Bob Golick. What we're trying to do for this one, we're going to try to sell 100 tickets for this one because it's such a special helmet. And once the 100 tickets are sold, we're going to make the drawing at Shenanigans for like a big announcement for that helmet.
How much to buy a ticket for that helmet?
$20 for that one.
$20. Yeah. I'll buy one before you leave the house tonight.
Sounds good, Charlie. I appreciate it.
I just bought your first ticket.
Nice. Sounds good, Charlie. Thank you.
We're going to limit the tickets to 100 tickets.
100.
Once that 100 sold, doesn't matter if it's this Saturday or 2 months from now, then we'll do the drawing.
Yep.
Okay. All right, guys, so you got a big day going on down there.
Oh, yes.
Now, what time are you going to open the doors? Because I figure there's going to be a lot. Is that parking lot going to be big enough? Well, I'll tell you what, it's a Saturday, so you can do spill over.
Yep.
Next door.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yep.
A lot of cars, a lot of people Saturday.
Yep. The doors are going to open at noon. We're going to have like all the media come in around like 11:15, interview the guys. That way the interview's done when the doors open so the guys can focus on everybody that's out there that paid their money to see these guys.
In between the media and interviews, we're going to let the guys come out and mingle with everybody that's bowling. They may throw a couple balls on your lane. At that time, you can take your selfies with the athletes. Then they're going to have a lunch break from 1 to 2. And then the autograph session will start at 2 o'clock and go all the way through 5 o'clock. That way, we want to get as many people through to be able to meet the athletes and get their autograph. The only thing we do ask is during the autograph sessions, no selfies, because we just want to keep that line moving to get everybody through. Get your selfies in between when they're out and about mingling. But please get pictures with them and tag them on social media and tag us. Show everybody how much fun everybody's having at this event, because we definitely want it. This isn't a one-time deal. We want to do this every year. The bigger and better every year. Big. Like you
Big, really big.
Yes.
Okay, so all of this money going this way, going that way, going this way, where does it actually end up? Browns backers, or you got something else going on?
Well, 30% of all our sales, what we bring in, we're going to give back again to Dover Youth Football.
That's what I was getting at.
So
I saw
we're
that
trying
on
to,
the list there.
because I know our boy Big Rich Schweitzer was talking about how they need, you need new helmets, shoulder pads. So we're going to do what we can to make sure that happens.
Yeah, again, we want to make sure we make a return to the community.
Yeah.
Good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So how do you guys think, can you pick up new members? What happens if somebody comes in and bowls and says, wait a minute, what about this backers club? How do I get involved?
Well, once you come in, we're going to have a table with a QR code. Scan it, sign it up. You're going to be a member of the Browns backers.
Yeah. Okay.
Then like all Browns backers, once you sign up, if you go on the Cleveland Browns website, you'll get 20% off your memorabilia, you order from the website too.
Okay.
And right now we are tied for the third largest club in the state of Ohio. So we would love to break that barrier and be number 2 or maybe even number one.
So we've got one more minute, guys, before I throw it to the next break. What is the most important thing you want people to know out there about Saturday's big event?
It's just going to be a family event. It's going to be a good time with, bring your kids out, your wives, husband, spend time with us. Growing up in T County, you don't get a lot of, notoriety come in. We want to make these guys feel welcome and show the community, hey, Dover, New Philadelphia, we're coming back.
All right, so there you have it. Rich and Jason, Lene's Krontz's favorite guys, are in the house tonight with old Mellow Tones. We're going to step back, take a quick break. We will be back one more time to talk Browns backers, really big day Saturday. Now, guys, help me out. We'll be back after you watch this from.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You're Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
Wow.
Thank you, Rob.
Wow. Yeah, man, that was.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime, we picked the best program.
I wanted something that I could learn a little bit more about what I was passionate about.
I wanted to learn a trade that would always be in demand.
Buckeye has so many opportunities for everyone.
You're here because you want to do what you came here to do.
This is the best choice that I've made. I just think it's set me up to be a better person.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show. The Browns backers are in the house, and I'll tell you what, I've got goosebumps all over my body because my old buddy your boat Goldstein is in the house tonight with the Browns backers of T County. So, in this last segment, I have got my young friend Jason Haney, right? Jason Haney.
Yes.
Okay, in the house with me. And Jason, why don't you reintroduce Lene Krantz? How much does Lene Krantz mean to the Browns backers?
She's our #1 support. Without Lene, we would not be nearly as successful as we are right now. She gives us our guidance, her business knowledge. When we have questions on how to raise money for the community, she's the first person we ask, and she's never let us wrong. She's not only a supporter, but she's also a good friend.
Okay, that's good. That was well said.
They're
Wasn't
giving
it,
me
Lene?
way too much credit. We work very well together, but these guys are just as strong. They're amazing.
So, Lene, apparently you enjoy the Browns backers.
I do.
I mean, I know it does your business some good too, but I think your main function here is to have fun with the Browns backers of T County, right?
Yes, we want a place in our community where people can come enjoy the Browns, and we're giving back to the community at the same time and just having a good time. We work very well together.
So you do the Browns backers, they hold their meetings at Shenanigans, is that right?
We do all our watch parties there, mainly the away games. We get the whole crew together, we do 50-50s raffles, and sit down, eat wings together, and enjoy a beverage and root on the Browns.
Okay, so we're giving all this credit to Shenanigans, okay? Lene has got this thing over here called Papa John's. Wow. When was the last time you had your lips around a pepperoni and cheese pizza from Papa John's?
Friday at the football camp.
You did?
I did.
Oh,
I had a piece of pizza there.
Oh, no kidding. Well, I got to give Papa John's a plug, Lene. So
thank you.
You're located in Uricksville, right? And in New Philadelphia?
Yes, we are.
All right, so tell me the truth now. Which place do you have the most fun? At Shenanigans or at Papa John's?
Oh, that's honestly a hard. Papa John's New Philly is my baby. It was my first job. That's like my heart. But we have a lot of fun at Shenanigans. That's why we named it Shenanigans. So we have fun everywhere.
Okay.
I mean, how can you not have fun with pizza, beer, and wings?
Pizza, beer, and Randy Lindsay. I mean, what else? What else would you need, right?
Right.
All
And we
right,
get Ro, Rich, and Jason.
Oh, yeah, Ro, yeah. All right, so I want to get back to bowling with the legend. So does that mean that I can come in and grab one of the Browns and say, hey, will you bowl a couple games with me? How's that work?
Absolutely. So during the media time, whenever the athletes aren't getting interviewed by the media, they have an opportunity to walk the lanes, say hi to people, greet people. Not everybody will throw a bowling ball, but you'll have a couple people come in and ask if they can take a frame for you.
You don't bowl very much, do you?
I do not.
I knew that when you said you could come in and throw a ball. It's roll a ball.
Roll a ball, my
okay?
bad. Yeah.
That's
Thank
right.
you for correcting me,
I'm
though.
just kidding you. No, I'm just kidding you. All right, so if I want to bid on any of this good-looking brown stuff that I see, how do I do that?
So we're going to have tables set up. We'll have a 50-50 table set up. And then along that, we will have boxes across the tables with the items that we are raffling off. And you can buy the raffle tickets, put your name on it, drop it in the box. We have anything from a Will Howard jersey to a Jim Brown signed football to a Myles Garrett mini helmet. We'll have in total around 10 to 15 items that we're going to be raffling off by the end of the event.
It's all happening Saturday at Wabash Lanes. Everything starts at noon, right?
Yes.
Now, should I mention, I have an item here at the bottom of my list. Should I say something about
Yes,
that?
absolutely. Yeah.
Lene, tell me about a card show in August, according to my notes.
The card show's with the Browns backers. So the Newtown Mall on July 5th will be holding a card show. It's the first card show they had in 20 years. Me and Rich and a couple other Browns backers members will have a table there, and we'll be selling our T-shirts, and we'll be bringing in Mike Pruitt to make an appearance. Now the other thing Lene can talk about, we have an upcoming event that we're going to partner with Shenanigans.
You got all kinds of things. You got a busy calendar.
We like staying busy.
Lene, what have you got?
So we're excited to announce on August 10th, every summer we partner up with the Tuscarawas County Humane Society. They bring dogs in on the Shenanigans patio. We find forever homes for them. We donate 20% of our sales back to the Humane Society on that day as well. And we got some big news this last week. Mr. Hanford Dixon will be joining us for that day. So it'll be a great time. I mean, he's the founder of the Dog Pound, so he'll be there barking with us and with all the other dogs. It's going to be a great day to raise some money for the Tuscarawas County Humane Society.
So it's actually called Paws on the Patio.
Yep, because we're going to have dogs on the patio.
All right, so 20% of your proceeds that day?
Yes.
You're
So if
going
you
to
come in,
donate to the Tuscarawas County Humane Society.
that's correct, yes.
Wow, that's great. I'll tell you what, I bet you can do a good job because you can get a lot of people in there for this.
Yes.
Yeah, so are you going to be there?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. So that's coming up now on August the 10th.
Yes.
Going back quickly now, on July 5th, all right, you and your buddy, Mr. President, sitting over there, half asleep in the bullpen, you and Rich are going to be over at Newtown Mall.
Yep.
And you're bringing in Mike Pruitt?
Yes.
Wow, he's a big name. Yeah, he's a big. Where did Mike Pruitt play? I'll give you a Big Time Sports T-shirt if you can tell me where Mike Pruitt played. Don't. Oh, that's not fair.
I knew it.
Did you see him telling him? Yes.
Purdue.
No, I would have never. I would have never guessed that. All right, so listen. You know, it takes guys. It takes groups. It takes business people like Lene Krantz make Tuscarawas County what Roe described it as. People like Lene Krantz make Tuscarawas County happy land. This is a good place to live. This is a good place to do business, thanks to people like Lene Krantz. And then, of course, secondarily is when you have organizations, clubs like the Browns backers, okay, who are pushing for a good cause all the time, you can't beat it. That's why we now call it Happy Land, okay, because of people like Lene Krantz and the Browns backers. So having said that, guys, it's time to close the door on the Big Time Sports Show. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. Keep your socks high.
And your powder dry.
And bye, bye, bye.
Good night, everybody.